So the date is currently November 1st, 2024, and I am not doing NaNoWriMo. But I am, except for I'm not doing NaNoWriMo, because if you've been following along on the live stream that I do with my friend Kay, we made the announcement that we will not be participating in NaNoWriMo as it exists, because NaNoWriMo as a company is not an organization that neither they nor I want to participate with anymore. And so therefore, I will still be writing 50,000 words, hopefully, over the course of November. And this is my yearly video where we talk about it. And by yearly, I mean, I think I've done it like a few times, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to tackle a story idea that I have had in my head since I was like a junior or senior in high school. I have always wanted to write it. It is a trilogy, so I need to write book one. I have attempted to write book one numerous times actually, and to no luck have I been able to finish it. But I think I am in a good place now with the characters. I think I've got the characters set up exactly how I want them, and I've been doing a lot of plotting and a lot of planning for this, so hopefully this actually works out this time. Will this book be 50,000 words? No, it'll be much longer than 50,000 words. It is a sci-fi, a young adult sci-fi novel, and so chances are very good it's gonna be like closer to 100,000 words, because that's just, you know, how sci-fi works, I guess. We'll see how long it ends up being. I am very excited to finally sit down. I mean, I wrote this for NaNoWriMo a couple of years ago, and I did manage to write 50,000 words, then decided that I wanted to tell the story from the perspective of a bunch of characters, or all of the main characters, I should say, instead of just one. So, plus there are things I wanted to change about it anyway, because there were things that I wasn't thrilled with. So I'm excited to start over, start fresh, brand new with this story, and hope that this time it actually works. So like I said, today is November 1st, the first day we are starting this little journey that we're gonna be going on over the next 30 days, and I could not be more excited for the direction that I'm gonna take this. I am actually feeling really, really good about this. Like I usually NaNoWriMo, I walk into it, again, this is not NaNoWriMo. Usually the November writing challenge, I walk in to it going, I am really stressed out, I'm really nervous, I know that this is going to be a big feat, but I have already written the story numerous times. Every time it keeps getting better. I keep liking it more and more every time I write it. So hopefully this is going to be the final time I'm going to write a first draft for it, and wish me luck. Anyway, so I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write, and just like last year, because I think it worked out really, really well. You okay there? You okay? Oh, you need a hug, okay. Hello. Oh, kisses, that was nice. Mwah. I love you. Where was I? Oh, just like last year, I'm just gonna check in on day 1 and day 15, and then do kind of a wrap up at the very end. I feel like that worked out a lot better than me making daily updates for this video. If you don't know about this story, it is a young adult sci-fi trilogy that I have had in my head. It's inspired in part by Power Rangers. It's inspired in part by Animorphs, and after starting to rewatch Smallville, I also realized it's also heavily influenced by Smallville from when I was watching that at the same time. Rewatching Smallville has been really helping me like get into the head there, like getting into the story from that perspective, which I'm very excited about. Book 1, I want to feel like a good combination of all three of those things. Book 2, I want it to be more, and if you know, you know. Okay, more Animorphs, or like Act 2 of Into the Woods.
Well, this is terrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Like book 2 is going to bring us through the ringer, and then book 3 is going to, you know, obviously tie everything up. So I'm very, very excited for this, but essentially it is about an alien invasion on Earth, and a group of young adults have to, and by young adults I mean a few of the characters literally just graduated high school, and the others graduated the year before them. So we're talking end of the teenage, you know, time frame. Anyway, but a group of them have to come together in an unlikely group of not really superheroes, but heroes in general, to stop the alien invasion. That's as far as I'm gonna go into it. I know that sounds really, really basic, but it is something I'm very, very excited about, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So I am very excited. I'm hopefully going to be releasing it sometime next year. That is the goal. And I cannot believe that basically I started writing it when I was like 17, 18 years old, right around there, and now am old enough to be the parent of an 18 or 19 year old. Would have been very young. I'd have been 20 and they would be 18. But man, just weird. Time is weird. Anyway, I am going to get to writing. Actually, I'm gonna have dinner first, and then I'm gonna get to writing, and I will check in with you guys once I am done with today's words. Okay, it is way past my bedtime, but luckily it's Friday, so I get to sleep in tomorrow if I want to. But I did manage to hit the word count goal plus. I got 1,730 words today. Writing actually really started out not so good, but I got into a good groove. I'm not super thrilled with how it's written at this point, but that's okay. First drafts are never supposed to be perfect. The first drafts are supposed to suck. So I am just getting the words out. And so here's to tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not going to update every single day. Hopefully, I'm able to, stay on track. It's day one. It's day one, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. I am so tired. It is definitely bedtime. So let's jump ahead to November 15th to see where I'm at. Okay. So it is definitely the 19th and not the 15th, and I'm doing okay. I definitely fell behind a little bit. Hang on, I am also in the process of trying to delete my Twitter, and I've forgotten to do my mid on my 50K in 30 days situation here. So I can confirm that currently I am at 23,234 words. At halfway through the month, I was not even close to halfway there. Like I was sitting at exactly 15,000 by the end of the 15th. I definitely have fallen behind, but I got like 4,000 words on Sunday and I got 2,000 words last night. So I'm really thinking that if I really focus on it and at least get during the week, at least get the daily recommended amount of words, which is 1,667. And then on the weekends, get more, like maybe 5,000 each day, which honestly is not super difficult if I really focus on it and not play The Sims all day. I think I'll be okay. I've only got this weekend really, and then next weekend, the month ends on a Saturday. So like, granted, next weekend is a long weekend. So I've obviously got Thanksgiving and Black Friday, which we usually don't do anything Black Friday anyway. And then and then the day after that. So hopefully I will be able to manage hitting the 50,000 words. As a reminder, I am not supporting the nonprofit organization any longer, but I'm still competing in the word count challenge. I've already actually deleted my account with the nonprofit organization, so I have no connection with them anymore. So just as a reminder, we don't like that organization anymore. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. I'm still sticking with the same story and I've been doing really well with it. I'm really liking where I'm at with it right now. There's definitely work that needs to be done during a second and third and fourth and fifth draft. Because if you don't know, I go through a ton of drafts, and many I see these books before, or saw Deepwater before release. I had a beta reader, I had an alpha reader, and then a beta reader, and my editor, all see this, all see my book before it was released, and the same kind of thing will happen with this. So just because I'm self-published does not mean I don't go through massive amounts of editing first. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. I'm feeling good. Like, I'm not feeling hopeless. Like, I remember last year feeling totally hopeless. I don't think I portrayed that so much in my video. I'd have to go back and look at it. But like, I felt totally hopeless. And this time I'm not feeling hopeless. I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. I just know I'm behind, and I know that I have to like hustle, right? That's just kind of where I'm at. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So we'll see where I am at the end of the month. Good morning. So I'm going to do the end of this video a little differently than I have done in the past. And that is going to be vlog style, because we're in the home stretch. It is almost the end of the month. Today is Thanksgiving. So I have a 4-day weekend, today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, where I am going to hopefully write the last bit of my words that I need for the challenge. But first, because, you know, I don't normally dress like this, first I'm gonna get on my elliptical, do a nice little workout, clear my brain, clear my head, and then take a shower, have some breakfast. Then I'm gonna sit down before we leave for my sister's house for Thanksgiving and hopefully get some words in. If I can get at least 2,000 in before I leave for my sister's house, then I can take the night off. Because if I can just do 2,000 words every day this weekend, I will hit the goal. I'll be there. I'll get it. So if I hit 2,000 words before my sister's house, great. If not, I can write when I get back, or I can make up for some of it tomorrow. Brain. Throwing a little wrench in there. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go see Wicked. And so that's going to take up a few hours, plus the friend that I'm going to see Wicked with. We don't get to see each other very often. She doesn't live near me. She just happens to be in the area this weekend for Thanksgiving. So we're probably also going to spend the day together. That's my goal, is to do 2,000 words a day over the course of the next 3 days. If I can do that, I will win this challenge. And if I don't win this challenge, it's not a big deal, right? Then once I'm finished with all of my words, I will do a nice little sit down. Enough talk. Let's get on the elliptical and run. "30 minutes done." I ran a bit faster. I'm working on my speed right now. I'm trying, my ultimate goal is to be able to run and sing a Broadway show, but my ultimate speed goal is an 8-minute mile. Right now I'm consistently at a 12-minute mile. So I'm trying to up that speed right now. So I did go a little bit faster today, which is nice. Sometime next year I want to probably run a 5K, eventually build myself up to a 10K. I think that'd be really fun. Since it's Thanksgiving, I got the animals some canned food, and Apollo is very excited for his fresh pet. These are yummies. Oh, you get to eat it in a bowl. All right, there you go. There we go. Oh, he just picked it up and took it. Please eat it in a bowl. Please eat that. No, please eat it. Now my couch is gonna be gross. Okay, so we're finally sitting down to do some writing. Because I got on my elliptical, I took my shower, I ate breakfast, I fed the animals. Here we are. So loading up my computer. So I am starting today at 44,033 words. That's where I'm starting today. So I'm hoping for 2,000 words today, which puts me at 46. To be on track today, I would need to be at 46,676 words. So theoretically, if I could get to that, which honestly, it's right now only 9 a.m. So we're probably not going to my sister's house until the early afternoon. I have 3 hours to write possibly 2,676 words. That doesn't seem out of the ordinary, which is so great because for a little while I was so far behind. I did a weekend where I wrote, last weekend where I wrote 10,000 words. 5,000 on Saturday, 5,000 on Sunday, a little bit more than 5,000 on, so it was actually a little more than 10,000, but in the 10,000 realm. My dog is rolling around on the couch where he was eating his food. So I'm thinking we might actually be able to get caught up today. And if not today, we'll definitely be more than caught up tomorrow, because if I can really stay on top of writing 2,000 words today, tomorrow, and Saturday, I'd only be short that amount. Honestly, I think I'm in good shape. I think my math before was stupid. Don't listen to me. I do what's called Brit math, and it doesn't work out very well for me. Anyway, there is a reason why I am not an astronaut. No, seriously, I was gonna go into astronomy when I was in college, but I did not because of the math. So I am a weird person, and I actually watch TV, or I have TV on the background, generally stuff that I don't necessarily I don't have to pay very close attention to. It's stuff that I will be like, oh, I can have this on because I've seen it a lot, or it's got the same vibe. So right now I'm rewatching the Doctor Who reboot while I write. I started this about halfway through, which you can kind of tell because my word count got so much better when I started rewatching the Doctor Who reboot. My word count just got so much better because it's got the same vibe, because it's sci-fi. So I'm gonna turn on some Doctor Who reboot. If you're curious about where I am, I'm at Voyage of the Damned. For those of you who don't know, Voyage of the Damned is the 2007 Christmas special. So that's where I'm at. So right before Donna becomes a companion. And yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start Doctor Who, and I'm gonna write. Here we go. I'm about to leave for my sister's house, and I am at 46,051 words, and since I started my day at 44,033 words, I wrote over 2,000 words in this sitting, which is great. I'm happy for that. I am hoping that I can write a little bit more when I get home. Like I said, I'd like to get fully caught up with, you know, the 46,667 words that I need to be at today to be like on track. But either way, again, as long as I'm writing 2,000 words every single day, I should be able to beat this. So I'm not super worried about if I get home late and I'm just tired and just want to go to bed. So there we go. So either I'll see you after I'm back from my sister's house or tomorrow, depending on where I'm at. I'm also going to update right now a temporary update, or the final update for the day, update on my Instagram stories. That's where I'm posting my daily writing updates. Anyway, that's where I'm at, 46,051 words. At one point, I was thinking this wasn't going to happen for me, but I'm thrilled that I am nearly caught up. I'm just waiting for my dog to come back inside so I can get him all settled for the day, and then head off to my sister's house. Don't mind my bun. This is how I sleep at night. So anyway, it is now nearly 11 o'clock, and I am going to be so angry with myself in the morning because I can't sleep in. Like, it doesn't matter. My brain will wake me up between 4 and 5 because that's just the way my brain works. Anyway, I did it. I am now at 46,712 words, which means I wrote a total of 2,679 words today, with the fact that I spent the majority of the day at my sister's house. I will take it. So I am now officially over the mark of where I should be today, if I were staying on track the entire month. So, considering the fact that there is no further work during this challenge, I'm not even slightly concerned about beating it. I'm feeling so very accomplished, though I am starting to struggle a little bit with the story, because I know that I want to lead into like a big shift in the story itself here soon. But I still feel like it might be a little too soon because of something else that I want to have happen at the same time. So now I'm struggling to be like, okay, what what else can I do with the other characters at this point? Because it is told from all of the main characters' perspectives. So I'm like, okay, so let me jump into these heads and see what's kind of going on around the same time. But I do want to do a big reveal with a big shift in the story here coming up. And I know I have to do it soon because I have the other part of the story that I do need to resolve soon as well, in order for the story to go the way I want it to. So anyway, so probably within the next couple of chapters I'm going to do that. So maybe by the time I end this it'll happen. I don't know. I guess there's only 4,000 words left to write. Oh my goodness. I mean less than 4,000, but still. So that's where I'm at. So I will see you all tomorrow. We'll pick this up again tomorrow for the end of this 50K in 30 days video. I don't know. I think maybe next year I might do it in vlog style like this. Let me know what you think of the end of this video if you like this vlog style. Alright, tomorrow's gonna be such a fun day. Oh my goodness, I get to see Wicked and I get to write some more, get to hang out with a friend that I don't get to see very often, so I'm very excited. I am going to go to bed because I am so tired. And like I said, it's way past my bedtime and I'm gonna hate myself in the morning. But yeah, so tomorrow, get on my elliptical, take another shower, though it's just gonna be a body shower because I don't wash my hair every day. So, yeah. And right until I have to go meet my friend, which probably will be a lot sooner than I think is gonna be a lot sooner. Yeah, matter of fact, I actually don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of time to write in the morning. I might have to wait until after I'm done hanging out with my friend. So, but we'll see. We'll see where we're at. And then Saturday I gotta finish. And then we're gonna wrap up this video. Anyway, okay, good night. Oh my god, Wicked was so good. It is now many hours later. It is 3 p.m. So yeah, I went, I think the only clip I took this morning was of me on my elliptical. But I showered, had breakfast with my parents, and then my friend Joy came and we went to go see Wicked, and it was wicked awesome. Bad, I know, it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, no, it was amazing. I am home, I had some lunch and just some downtime after my friend left, and now I'm feeling good. And it's time to sit down and focus on writing. For the record, I have Defying Gravity stuck in my head now. Not that that's a bad thing, not that I am complaining even a little. It is my favorite song from Wicked, so definitely not complaining about that. No wizard that there is over. So Apollo has this little thing that he does where, hello my friend, I know, I will get it for you in just a second. Anyway, he'll bring me his water dish if it's empty. He'll be like, he'll just like grab it like this with his teeth and then walk over and be like, hey, I'm out. So I guess you need water, huh? All right, I better get him water. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here actually for a little bit because I need to charge my computer because I did not do that last night. I should have. So I'm ending at 47,792. So that would be what I am then 7, well 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 500 words away from the daily goal, roughly about there. So I'm in a really good place here, so that means I've written over 1,000 words so far. Well, let me look at that. Let me load my laptop back up real quick. Because I started today at 46,712. So yeah, just a little over 1,000 words it looks like. Just a little over 1,000 words so far. So it's a pretty good start. and it's now a quarter after 4. The dog had to go potty a lot, so, because, you know, dogs, they want in, then they want out, then they want in, then they want out, then they want in, then they want out. So that is a very common existence as a dog mom. Anyway, so I'm gonna charge this, take a little break, and watch a little bit of Doctor Who here and actually get to pay attention to it instead of just having it on in the background, which obviously distracted me a little bit while I was watching, but because I have not seen some of these episodes in years, in like 10 years. So anyway, but that's kind of where I'm at right now, and it's getting good. I'm probably leading into another fight. So I'll catch you guys when this is fully charged and we're beginning to write again. So on to that. At some point, I am going to try and get it on video of him just carrying his little water dish to me. I'm gonna start writing after this video. I'm watching YouTube now. It's after dinner. I have a glass of wine. I'm almost done with it, and this is my last glass for the night, so. But, yeah, I'm gonna start writing again after this video. Get my last 500 whatever words I need, and then relax for a little bit before going to bed, or go to bed because it's already almost 8 o'clock, so this video will lead me well into 8 o'clock. And I try to go to bed at the same time every night if I can, but anyway, I'll see you when I'm writing. Bye. Let's do this. I did it! So I wrote in this session, wrote a lot more. I don't have an exact amount that I wrote specifically this round, but in total today I wrote 2,016 words. So that's really great. I'm ending the day at 48,728 words. Love it. I'm so happy. I have like 1,200 something left to write. So that, my friends, will be tomorrow. Good morning. It is December 30th, which is the last day of this challenge. And I still have not styled my hair yet. So that's where we're at today. No, I finished my workout, took a shower, and then had some breakfast, and then hung out with my parents for a little bit. Yeah, so Saturdays are my weightlifting days. Do you need water? I will get you water in a second, dude. Hold on. So I am going to sit down and write. I only have 1,200 something that I need to write today, which then I'm done. I hit 50,000 words. It does not mean that the first draft is done though, because this particular book is a sci-fi, so it's probably gonna be more like 100,000 words, and I don't even feel close to done with where I am in my story at nearly 50,000 words. So definitely gonna continue. I don't know if it's gonna be a full 100,000 or not, but it's definitely gonna be up there because I'm not even aiming for like 60,000. Like I try to aim for 60,000 with my romance novels, but that's a little bit more understandable because they're usually set, well, they are always set. I write contemporary romance, so I'm talking about it's always set in this world. I mean, so is this, but it's also like whole alien species with powers that are invading Earth. And I do have to still create a whole planet because the second 2 books will be based on that planet and space. So there's definitely still world building. There's definitely still world building. Though it has been fun to set it in the town I grew up in. I changed all the names of things, but like it's actually like literally like the backdrop is the town I went to high school in, and I have all the characters living in that town, even though I didn't live in that town. I did not live in Pequot Lakes. I lived in a town called Breezy Point. But I have the whole thing, changed all the names of like places I used to go to all the time that still exist. Like I Googled to see if they still exist, just to see, just, you know, whatever. But yeah, no, the backdrop is the town I went to high school in. And they venture to like Brainerd, Baxter, Nisswa. I've never had them go to Breezy Point. I don't think I've had them go to Breezy Point at this point. Or like Cross Lake. But anyway, it's called the Brainerd Lakes area. It is like the northern part of central Minnesota. So that's where I grew up. And it's set in that town. I don't live anywhere near that town anymore. I live about 3 hours south of that town now. But that's where I grew up. And that's the backdrop, because I decided to keep that the backdrop just because of the fact that I wrote it, or I started coming up with the idea, I should say, when I was in that town, when I was going to high school in that town. So I do remember sitting in this very house in my office that I have upstairs, because that was also my bedroom when I was in high school. My dad lived here. But I remember sitting in that room watching Power Rangers Dino Thunder and being like, this will be fun to write, because part of the inspirations for this particular book are Animorphs, Power Rangers, specifically Dino Thunder, and Smallville, which I didn't realize Smallville was playing such a big role in the inspiration of it until I started rewatching Smallville and went, oh, that's where I got that dynamic from. That's where I got that character from. Oh, anyway, hello friend. You want to go potty? All right. I'm going to get to writing. For the record, I also did get him water. So it is 3:30. Have I written a single word? No. Have I even thought about writing? Yeah. Why haven't I written? I don't know. I just kind of took some time this morning to relax and enjoy my life. I only have 1,200 words to write, but I do need to get on it. Let's do that now. Should only take an hour to 2 hours. You know what I mean? I did take a couple of hours to decorate the Christmas tree, and I also helped my parents with a couple of things and stuff. So anyway, enough of that. I also just had my lunch, which I have jalapeno chips for my lunch, not for my lunch, with my lunch on Saturdays. That's why I'm sniffly all of a sudden, because I get Jimmy John's every Saturday, because why not? Why not? Just, I want to enjoy my life. So yeah. Anyway, I am almost out of water, which is really unfortunate because I'm almost out of water. I have a water jug that is totally frozen because I left it in my car, and I live in the state of Minnesota. So anyway, I also have some crickets here, so if you hear some chirping, that's why. I also got roaches, but those are not down here because those are for Erwin, and he doesn't live down here. So let's get some writing done. I did it! I'm literally at 50,000 words right now, but I'm in the middle of a sentence, so let me finish the sentence, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. Let's go. I did it. Okay, you know, normally I'd pull out my light and, you know, it would look a little bit better than this, but you know what? I don't care. I did it. I did it. I wrote 50,000 words over the course of 30 days, and I will tell you what, it was not easy. I did not struggle with the story like I did last year. Last year, I really, really struggled with the story. This one has been a story idea in my head for 20 years, and so I did not struggle with the story this time. What I struggled with was the desire to write. I don't even know why I struggled so much with wanting to write some days, but man, the fact that it's starting to get cold here in Minnesota has been messing with my body in many different ways. Obviously, seasonal depression is coming upon us and coming upon me pretty heavily. It does affect me usually starting in December, but I think it started affecting me here in November, which is bizarre. My non-allergic rhinitis has been acting up, so I've been getting headaches and I have been getting a lot of drainage and just feeling yucky and sick in general, which I'm not sick. It's just a stupid condition I have where my body thinks I'm allergic to stuff, and I'm not really allergic to things. So trust me, I've taken allergy tests. And not only that, but I have been living in basically a tower of boxes for the last like 6 months, whenever it was I packed up the majority of my things. And that wears on me to the point that I haven't really cleaned much and things like that. And when I live in a mess, my brain can't really handle it, but at the same time, like, I'm just not feeling like cleaning, because what's the point of cleaning when I live literally in a tower of boxes? Like, it's gotten to be too much. And whenever my parents aren't in their unit, so like they're gone for a weekend or gone for a day or whatever, I find myself upstairs in their unit. And I've come to realize that my brain has already moved out of here. My brain has already moved out of this unit, and I am ready to set up camp in my new space. But that's probably not going to happen until spring, and so I think my brain has just really been struggling with that. So the desire to write just hasn't really been there. It just really hasn't been there. And so I did miss like 4 days of writing literally 0 words. And I think there was like a stretch of like 3 days I didn't write at all. But I got my stuff together and I was able to get it done. And I am just so happy, because even though this year I won't be getting a winner's shirt because we don't support the actual nonprofit anymore, I at least know that I still did it. And this is year 4 in a row that I've written 50,000 words over the course of November. And I am just so proud of myself and so happy. And I've done so much. And I am just in a really good place right now. Like, I feel so good right now. And I don't know. I feel good. I feel really, really good, and I'm really, really happy. So I did it. I did it again. And just like last year, I really didn't think it was going to happen. I had really convinced myself that it's okay that this didn't happen. I did struggle a lot with, I'm just not good enough if I can't do it. But then I had to remind myself that my worth has literally nothing to do with writing 50,000 words over the course of 30 days. Like, literally, it's not about my worth. It is about just getting the challenge done. But my competitiveness, especially with myself, every time I try this project, this challenge, and I start to struggle with it, or I fall behind, and I immediately go, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough. And at the end of the day, who cares? Even if I didn't win, who cares? I still put words on digital paper, okay? Hi, baby. Yeah. I put words on digital paper, and I succeeded. Even if I didn't get 50,000 words, I still succeeded, because I still wrote stuff. I still made a difference. I still did the thing. I made it happen. Somehow, some way I did it, right? I'm just glad that at the end of the day, it gets to be 50,000 words. But even if it hadn't, and I was sitting here telling you how it didn't work, I still would have felt like I succeeded in one thing, and that was just putting words on digital paper. That I wrote words that didn't exist before. That I have started yet again a story that didn't truly exist before except for up here. And I think I'm in the best place I've ever been with this particular story. The last time I wrote it, I realized partway through the 50K in 30 days challenge that I wanted to write from different perspectives, but I did not want to go back and start doing that. I wanted to start over, and so I did. The first time I tried writing this story, I couldn't get very far. The second time I wrote this story, I got to like 41,000 words, but I could not move past a problem that I had with my story. This is the first time I've written a story and felt like, oh, I can finish a first draft maybe in the next month. And I'm feeling really good about that. And I'm really happy. And I'm so proud of myself for having really truly completed this challenge. And yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. And I'm gonna take tomorrow off. Actually, I'm gonna edit this video tomorrow, but I'm gonna take tomorrow off from writing and just relax my brain, edit this video, and play The Sims, and start fresh again soon. Try to finish this first draft over the course of December and start fresh with a new story in January, and return to this project once that first draft is finished. Hopefully release this sometime next year, as well as hopefully 2 romance novels, maybe even 3. I've got a lot of work cut out for me here. But stay tuned, because as soon as this is getting closer to release date, I will officially release my pseudonym that I'll be writing young adult sci-fi and fantasy stories with. And yeah, I'm just very excited. I'm just very, very excited and so very happy that I did this. And I feel so relieved. But even if you tried the challenge and you did not succeed in writing 50,000 words, as long as you wrote something, as long as you feel like you have succeeded in something, I'm so incredibly proud of you, and you deserve to hold your head up high and say, I succeeded. I did a thing, and I am so proud of myself. Stay tuned to short form stuff, because I will be continuing to do writing updates, as well as, you know, daily writing update kind of situations. I do want to start doing those daily, even if I don't write anything, just to hold myself accountable. But also, considering the fact that tomorrow starts December, we have Vlogmas coming up. And just like last year, I have advent calendars for the dog and the cat, as well as I'm going to eventually sit down today and figure out my Christmas advent, or my personal advent calendar, which is Christmas rom-coms. So hopefully that'll put me in the mood to write my Christmas rom-com. So I'm thinking about Christmas and Halloween all next year, because those are the 2 that I'm gonna hopefully release end of next year. But there's also a first draft that I want to see if I can release maybe in the summer. We'll see. Anyway, I have a lot going on when it comes to writing, and I hope I can meet all of these goals. But even if I can't, I know that even just one step forward is enough to say I succeeded. If you want to see my previous videos, even though they're going to utilize the name and images of the nonprofit that we do not support anymore, you guys can click right here. If you want to see whatever the algorithm thinks is best for you on my channel, you guys can click right here. Click here to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye. I did it. I did it. Oh, I did it. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? You're a good puppy. I love you very much. Good boy.